Hi everyone. This is basically a short video to explain a method to avoid having these photocopies, but also for SEs who wish to have a certain distance between the candidates and themselves as interlocutor. And it basically makes use of the material that you've got. So assuming that, of course, you're working together with another speaking examiner, and he or she will obviously have an extra pack, so you've got 2 packs. And this example is taken from B2. So as you can see, I've only got 1 copy, but it's obvious that on the real event that you'll have 2 copies. So place the part 2 and the part 3, in this case, of course, as I said, P2 on the table. Now, part 3 will have 1 page with the task and 1 blank page. So that's no issue. You just put the part 3 on the table, basically face down. So there's a white sheet, so the candidates cannot see. But in part 2, the problem is that it's always overleaf is the next, say if it's 1 and 2 for the next candidate. So when you place it down on the table, both the candidates can see the task. So in this case, please place a piece of white paper on top, as I've done here. And the candidate will not see the task until you say so. So when you speak to the candidate and say, John, it's your turn first. Instead of saying, here is a booklet, you would say, please place the top booklet in front of you and remove the paper. These are your pictures, and so on. And then once he or she has talked for a minute about it, you would ask candidate B to respond. And then you would say, please turn over the booklet. And you can also demonstrate this by imaginary turning over using your hands, so that then the candidate can see say if it's 1 and 2, they can see 2 together, so they both have 2. And then candidate B can also talk, and then candidate A will also respond. So I believe this solution worked well this last Saturday with the speaking examiners. So I think this might be a good solution. As in terms of part 3, when we're at level B2, for instance, it's just a question of asking them to turn the booklet over and then talk about it together. Now there are certain, so B2. This is B2. So let's go through the different levels. So A2, it's just place the candidate booklet face down, and they just talk about it. Then there's no need to trouble yourself with sheets of paper or anything. It's just face down on the table. B1 is the same as B2, but you place part 3 face down. It's a double page, so it's an A3 then. And then they just ask them to turn it over. In terms of C1, C1 is the same as B2, so there's no hassle there. C2 is part 2 is face down. That's the one where they have to talk for quite a while, and then part 3 is they're covered up with paper, just like in B2. Okay, so I'll just run through that again. A2, you cover the A2, the candidate's booklet is face down. B1 is the same as B2. B2 I've just explained. C1 is the same as B2, and C2. Part 2, you face down in front of the candidates, and part 3 covered with paper and no need to turn over. Okay. If there are any hassles or any problems, then please let me know. And have a great final 2 weeks of exams and a great summer if I don't see you. Take care. Bye.